Hi, I'm Tasha, coming to you from the Valiance, the new women's shelter that Agate is opening its doors to tomorrow to some emergency shelter beds, and on Monday we'll welcome our regular guests here. Behind me is the cafeteria, a beautiful space where our guests will share 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And in fact, you can help with the lunch aspect. We have volunteer groups that are bringing in sandwiches. So we'd love to invite you to be part of this place yourself. I'm now here with Zach, who's one of our new shelter advocates here at the Valiance, and I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about this space.
Yeah, so this is the Aspen room. It's where we'll have our 8 emergency beds for overnight. And right around the corner, we have 3 single stall bathrooms for the 10 beds.
Why don't you guys come in and look? So when this space is not being used for our 8 emergency beds, we have chairs and tables so that it can be used for meetings and other spur of the moment conversations with shelter advocates and our guests.
So this is our community space. It'll just be a place to sort of feel like home, and where our residents can be, that's not just their beds, because we want it to feel like home. It may also be a place where our community partners can come and work with our residents.
We're now on the 2nd floor of the Valiance shelter, where you can see our training room, some more community space for our guests to relax, to not just be on their bed or in their bed area. And we've got the first of 2 desk spaces where staff will be available to help our shelter guests. We're now in the sleeping area of the shelter, where there are 9 pods of 6 beds. But first we'll show you some of the bathing facilities. There are 2 parallel hallways in the shelter, each with 4 toilets on individual toilets. So there are a total of 8 toilets for 54 beds. And if you come this way, Zach is going to tell you more about our showering facilities.
Yeah, we've just spent the week getting everything ready for our guests. If you come over here, we have ADA accessible showers. All single stall, hopefully to be as accessible as anyone could need.
One of the pods here, there are again 9 pods of 6 beds. Each you can see that are painted a slightly different color to break up the space of the long hallways. Come on in and I'll show you one of the shelter spaces. So again, there are 6 of these in one pod, 9 pods of 6. Each will come with a bed, mattress, all the bedding. There will also be a trunk here that can be locked, or a locker. We're still waiting for those to come in, but they'll be here as well, so people can lock away their items. And then we also will have lights here for individuals to be able to see at night, and they have their own outlets so people can plug in their phones.
So additionally, we have 2 rooms like this one, which are more thoroughly isolated for guests who may be having respiratory symptoms to prevent spread throughout the entire shelter.
I hope you've enjoyed our short tour of the Valiance. We really appreciate your support, because it's with your support that this beautiful facility will welcome 54 women and 8 more people during the cold months of the year. So thank you so much. Look for another video coming out in a week or 2 where I'll show you some of the affordable apartments on the 3rd and 4th floors of this building. Thanks again.